What up, fam?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Building, man. What's up, boy?
Family by choice in the building, man. What's going on, B?
Hey, man, everything's good, brother.
Everything
we just
good?
out here. We've been kicking it. It's been a great week, right?
I like that hoodie.
Amazing me.
FBC, bro.
You the only one with that hoodie, though.
Red on red. It's a red on red FBC, man.
Yeah, that's messed up. How you
Check
doing,
it out,
Mocha?
man.
What's going on with you, sis?
I'm good. I just been like in a weird funk just about my job. Y'all know I work in a medical lab.
Yeah.
And I've been really thinking about being a whistleblower.
Uh-oh.
No, you can't say that on here.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you
She's
can.
giving the warning.
That means she's already out the door. She's like, I don't have to do this.
No, for real. It's
Oh,
bad.
no. Because you know what? Okay.
It's bad,
Yeah, y'all don't want to
It's-
know, y'all.
You do not want to know what's happening behind
I
the
kinda
scenes.
wanna
It's
know.
not cool, bro. And I'm
a lot of
like,
people
I'm
Knowledge
going
is
to
so definitely power.
whistleblow.
Oh my god!
A lot of people been getting sick lately, though.
And you been in a funk about it?
I've been like,
Warring with your
Lord.
Integrity.
Do you want a mom hug?
Integrity.
I give mom a
The
hug.
character
Because the
and
thing
integrity
is-
is being affected.
What she
my
did say,
God.
she was like, the fact that, we go to the doctor and we trust the blood work that they do on us.
right.
Yeah,
We
and my
trust
doctor.
that's your result.
Yes.
And
Hold
she's
on now.
seen
They messing up.
different things.
Man, don't tell me about that.
No, man, because I done got my blood pulled
Nah, Jay.
2-3 times
Jay.
in the last, 2 months?
We. It
Jay.
ain't right. I'm
I'm
telling you.
hearing the stories, and
It ain't right.
Sorry, God.
It's not right.
No.
Okay? I'm telling you.
they'll easily be like, it's mine, and say, it's yours. And
Right. Like legit.
don't whistleblow on the show, back.
I'm
Is
just
somebody
saying,
paying this
I'm
for
saying
this?
surprised
don't
Mocha ain't said
whistleblow.
nothing.
Oh my god!
No,
She's-
today I had a little encounter.
Situation.
Like today, like I was like, yeah, I'm not running that. We're gonna toss this. I'm not running this. I'm not running this. But I know, and it was a mistake. And I was like, yeah, we gotta toss it. You gotta draw him again.
Yeah.
Go do it now.
Go draw 'em again.
Wow.
Find
Because,
talent.
like, it's
Right.
so horrible to have to, like, imagine them coming back to you and saying, hey, I got to redraw everything that we
Redraw
just got from
like
you.
we did.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to avoid.
You know,
what I'm saying?
If there's anybody you trust, it's got to be the doctors. It's got to be the people in the medical field. When you're
I'm sorry.
I know.
You know,
I saw,
Okay,
bro. We
all right,
just
just
gonna keep it
wanna
moving.
know.
I'm just going
just
to
wanna
bring it
know.
down here because
Okay,
I'm not
got
going to
you.
deal with it.
but that's what's up. I like your pants.
Thanks.
Those
Those are dope, though.
Those are dope. You
Thanks, guys.
know what I'm saying?
Give-
Babe, what's going on?
I'm good.
I like
man.
your pants too.
A little
And your
rip
shirt,
action.
with transparent sleeves.
Uh-uh.
What's going
Cut it
on,
out.
babe?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Cool.
My son's home. I'm chilling, enjoying him being home and getting ready for prom. Riley got her final fitting for prom. So
Oh, Lord.
Nice.
last
It's
one.
here.
Yep. Lasted the
It's knocking on the
Mohicans.
door.
Last one.
Wow.
And
love it,
oh
man.
yeah, she went to her last dental appointment that I have to.
Schedule.
That she has to
Accompany
be
her.
with her.
Yeah, it's 18.
So they're like, yeah, you don't. I was. There's like Riley Adams, and I was like, okay, come on. No, mom, you don't have to go back because she's 17. What?
I think they used to hearing that and having to deliver that information. This is the crossroad.
I said, well, just
Yeah.
bring me back when the doctor comes. I want to
Facts.
hear what the final results are then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Sis, what up, Amy?
What's
the
up?
firecracker of the show. What up, though?
Man,
How was your week?
it was good. I'm getting over. I had COVID last week. Y'all.
Did you say the COVID?
The COVID.
The vid. She had the vid.
I had the COVID.
I had the COVID last week.
So I'm finally
Came down with the
feeling
vid.
much.
With the what?
The vid.
I had the vid. The vid had me all jacked up.
It had me all messed up.
All messed up.
And when I say I was so messed up,
Messed up.
but this is my theory. Jason is the carrier,
And you just
and
keep
I keep getting it.
Because both of y'all vaccinated.
Yes.
Are you really going to put this on me?
Look,
This girl
I was
deal with
around-
all
let
type
me
of
ta-
people
but let
every
me-
day.
But let me tell
And
you,
it's
out of
me.
town.
I was around my sister before I went out of town.
Uh-huh.
I was around my sister and Jason. My sister, we were together for a while, in each
Right.
other's food and everything.
Right.
She never got sick.
She good.
She good, and Jason never gets sick. But I'm like definitely like praying to God sick. For real.
Again. This makes no sense. You work around public. You
know.
You work around a whole bunch of people.
I do.
Anybody could have given that to you.
Yeah, but I feel that I was like,
She feels like it came from you,
It did
Jason.
not come from me.
Ellen,
I
it came from you.
It did not come from me.
I'm like,
Right.
in his face.
If you see, most definitely.
And he never got sick.
Come here, girl. Give me a kiss. I ain't said nothing about that.
I was
Crazy.
yeah. So that's, but I feel much better. So,
But I don't get sick a lot. Like, and when I do get sick,
Facts.
you just get away from me.
but look, doesn't that make sense though? You're in the medical field.
Yeah.
He's the carrier. Like my
makes sense.
sister and him are the carriers. And then I
Grand, do not answer that
Have a
foolishness.
strong
That boy
immune
Jay got the
system.
vid.
I have a very strong immune system.
He got the vid.
Now I'm just getting it up. Now,
He don't have it.
Now remember, I work in the public too.
Right.
They watch this show.
If anybody gonna get it, it's him.
Now you're gonna have people running from me. I don't need that.
That's my guy right there. That's the
Please.
guy right there.
Stop putting the COVID on me, please.
Jay, what's going on, big dog?
Hey man, I'm just happy to be here.
Come on.
I'm happy to be alive.
Come on.
I'm
So
just joyful.
y'all finna be vegan for a month?
We going vegan for 30 days.
30 days.
for the
we-
month
we-
of March. March
feel
has
like we
31
plateaued.
days.
And be like, let's just
Yeah,
keep
we
going.
may.
And just stay there.
I think they're gonna give it about a week.
Nah, we gonna go all the way.
We
through.
gonna we're doing it with each other.
We going all the way
Come in
through.
here and
And
say they
listen,
vegan.
To say it, yeah, right.
When we do stuff together,
Yeah, we're gonna
we're
do it.
successful.
Yeah.
But when she come in eating chicken, now we both eating chicken.
Speaking of chicken, have you guys tried Guthries? Guthries?
Yeah.
You like it?
I
It's
saw
okay.
that the other day
okay.
somewhere,
They
and I
just
was
put
like,
one
what
in
is that?
Peachtree City, and I was like, does that say chicken tenders?
I saw
Yeah,
that.
it's like well, no, first of all,
Yeah.
in Pike County, I seen
Oh.
one there.
yeah,
'cause I
they
work over there
all over.
sometimes.
The
And I was
closer
like,
you get
what's
to Alabama,
Guthries?
the more Guthries you see.
So they got one in Peachtree City.
Well, the one, but
try it
the
out.
thing about it, the one in Peachtree City and the one by our house, they're not like the ones in Alabama.
Got
They
it.
got a whole nother. So me and Jay we went to Auburn or something. We had came back and we stopped by Guthrie's, and it was attached to a Kroger's or like a Piggly Wiggly,
Got you.
and it was on the end. I knew it was gonna be fire. I knew it.
Because the way it
Because of the
was.
way it was set up. I'm like, this is about to be different.
Right, this that
So-
gas station chicken.
Right, this is exactly what that is.
Right.
So we pull up, and they got a whole different menu selection. So I'm like, let me get this sandwich, yada yada. Jay order. Man, we had pulled over because we knew we had a long ride. I'm like, man, let's go ahead and eat. So we pull over. Oh my gosh,
Was it good?
it was so freaking good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What
try them
kind
out
of
tomorrow.
food is
Yeah.
it? Like,
It was
Just
like
chicken
it
tenders.
was just chicken tenders.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
it's like
And
somebody,
like
grandmama
fries.
was back there
Better
frying
than
them chicken
Zaxby's?
tenders.
Yeah, they was getting it popping.
Yeah. No,
Zaxby's
yeah.
chicken tenders is off the chain.
No, they're very good.
Yeah.
But Guthrie's are better. The ones in Alabama. The ones here, they all right.
I'm gonna try it out.
I
Try
don't
it out.
understand
For
why
sure.
we
Put
eating
it
chicken fingers. Why
right
we
next
eating
to
chicken
McAllister's.
fingers? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm
That's
on
what
chicken
it is.
fingers.
I don't like that place either. That's
weird.
See, y'all got a modern one then, because ours is
They
still on
going
the
ham
gas
about
station.
chicken fingers. That's for Taylor, ain't it?
No, I passed by it today and I was like, Guthrie.
Guthries.
They good though. Try them
Chicken
out.
fingers.
I'm gonna try, and I started to call you because I'm like, I know Jay know.
Hey man. Hey.
Jay, what's up with Guthrie? Oh yeah, Guthrie. I've been to Guthrie a couple
Yeah, I've
times.
been to Guthrie, man. Hey man, we done been everywhere. I done been to all the places.
These dudes love chicken fingers with honey mustard.
Hey, so
I do
look,
like a honey mustard too. A good honey mustard.
so look, man, we got a family meeting situation that came in. I'm gonna tell you, man, when I read it, man, my heart went out to this young lady, man. Jay, man, read the letter for us, man. Let us know, man. We don't know her name, but we do know she's 27 years old and she's from Alabama.
Well, I'll just go ahead and let them all know what's going on.
Yeah. Tell them.
Just read it.
Yeah, I just
read
read it. Hi, family. Just wanted to start by saying that I love y'all's platform and the conversations you guys start. I am a 27-year-old stepmama of 2, girl 8, boy 6. My husband and I have been married for 4 years now. I have been very involved in the children's lives since they were babies. With my stepson's mom, things have been bad between my husband and her. She never wanted him to have custody or even visitation from the very beginning. She said in court paperwork there has been multiple CPS investigations due to her lies and false accusations. all of which has been unfounded for any kind of abuse. More recently, she has filed more paperwork to go back to court to hold my husband in contempt over these false accusations. My husband and I have spent thousands so he can have access to his son and be the great father that he is. But with all the lies and CPS reports, I am tired. Emotionally, physically, and financially, I'm drained. I'm not comfortable in my own home when my stepson, 6, is around because I'm afraid that his mother will twist his words and try to coach him into making false accusations, putting my daughter, myself, and my husband in jeopardy. I am really ready to give in to whatever it is she wants because I don't want to be in and out of court anymore. My stepson is the sweetest little boy, caring, and he loves both of his parents as he should. But his mother makes things as difficult and putting us all at risk with her foolishness. I cannot take it anymore. I have spoke with my husband about my feelings, and rightfully so. He wants to continue to fight for his son, which I understand. But truth be told, my own life and goals have been put on hold because of all the in and out of court these last few years, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to grow to resent my husband or anything, but I can't live my life looking over my own shoulder in my own home for my next 10 years. As the stepmama in this situation, what advice can you guys give to me? I love my stepson and as if he was my own, and I love my husband, but I cannot go another 10 years living like this. Signed, a tired stepmama.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a whole lot.
That's just.
That's tough, man. That's sad.
That's heavy.
Thank you for trusting us
Yes.
with your story first and foremost, because you didn't have to be as vulnerable and transparent as you was. I don't know, man. What you guys think?
I think we all we probably all felt some type of connection to her story, being that we all are blended families.
Absolutely.
So at some point within the story, you kind of felt yourself like, oh, I can feel that. Oh, I can see that. But my immediate thought is, of course, there's always questions when they write in, right? Hoping.
Well, she was very, very forthcoming.
She was. I have the kind of the
concept, the gist
of the story, but my question is, like, did you have a conversation before you got married? So, because if you had a conversation, a lot of times when you get into relationships, it's like, if you're kind of turning now, my question is, did you know what you were getting into before?
Right.
Did y'all have an understanding of what was supposed to happen concerning the children before you got married? Is he not following his part of the deal? Or perhaps you didn't know to ask questions, and so you didn't. You was just like, I'm going to love your kids like they mine, and y'all didn't talk about the blend part. Because the blend part is, that's the kicker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially when it sounds like the mother of the son might be either bitter or still have feelings.
Could be both.
There's something there that's making her react in this way. And the only person that is really going to be hurt in the situation is the son.
Yeah.
Because there's no way she's not talking crazy about the daddy and the mama around that boy.
It's crazy because it's like if she was over him, she could care less.
Absolutely.
She'd have a man that would have her attention.
Absolutely.
And she'd just move on with her life. But you may be right. She could have some residue of, that's supposed to be my life.
There
type
you go.
situation. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
So it could be some jealousy.
Yeah.
Could be some envy. And that's unfortunate, but that's not on you, sis. That's on your husband.
But are they taking each other to court? Or is it just her taking?
It's just her taking.
It's just
him.
her taking him. So I was about to say, is it like they're being petty with each other?
No.
You take me to court, then I'm gonna take you to court. Oh, I'm gonna file for full custody. You know,
It's all one side.
So,
it's all one sided. Okay.
You know, I think as a man, I'm sympathetic, empathetic to his situation because, of course, I've never been in a position. I've been blessed to never have to have fight. I got one baby mama, and I've never had to have any friction with her baby father. Right. You know, that's never been an issue for me. So, but I can only imagine if my son was the little boy in question,
right,
how hard I would be willing to fight
for
to
him.
be in his life.
Yeah.
It's a two-edged sword, because I did that, and I was gung-ho about it, and I held my black fist up like proudly, like, that's my son. I'm not going to be the absentee father.
Right.
The whole time, my priority was suffering. My wife was suffering.
Talk about that, man.
And it's like, you know, I was fixated on, you know, I got to be a good father to my kids. I got to, you know, hey, you know, we got to be not, you got to, you know, let's do what we got to do to appease the baby mama, because if she's happy, I get my kids and we all happy. So we got to bend and we got to do this and we got to do that. And what was happening is I was giving access to my baby mama that should have only been set aside for my wife.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it took my dad having to tell me, your wife is your priority, even over your children.
Yeah.
That's right.
And a lot of people, you know, may not agree with that. And I get it. I think that in context, it's like your wife is your priority.
Yeah.
But when your wife is your priority, together y'all can, you know what I'm saying, make sure that the kids are taken care of. It's not like screw them kids.
No.
You know what
No,
I'm saying?
no.
It's all about
No.
my wife,
Of
but
course.
it's like she definitely, once you come into that covenant of marriage, like she is definitely your top priority, and then together y'all take care of the house, which includes our children.
That's
and
right.
Even if it's one parent's children, it's y'all children now. So
right.
I think that, you know, that is important that he be able to rectify that. And
He
I
has
know
to.
one of the things that really helped us was boundaries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think, to Anthony's point, I think the mother, the baby mom, just has too much access.
That's it.
And the fact that she feels like she's able to come and go as she pleases and do all this, and they're just going to keep blowing. That's why she keep coming with it, because it's like there's no standard being upheld to say, hey, we're not gonna keep taking this.
But is she even giving? It doesn't. To me, it doesn't sound like there's any cohesiveness at all
As far
in
as-
this situation. I mean, amongst the family.
Got you. Yeah,
It sounds like she's on attack, and they're on the receiving end of the attack. It's not like you come around, we have fun, kumbaya, and then, you know, boundaries get overstepped. She's all the way over here. We're all the way over here.
Yeah.
And it's this little boy that's in the middle. That's what I'm reading.
She coming there like, where Craig at?
Right, exactly. Like, yeah, she's trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
That's would be that's the part that I'm kind of having an issue with, is what has happened between the husband
Right.
and the ex.
That's what I'm asking.
And is there something that's continuously going? Is it their conversations? Is it
Right.
is it disrespect?
Sidebar
Is it, you know what I mean,
conversations,
like,
or is
because
it
she's
giving
too-
her hope?
She's too riled up.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Consistently riled up.
Right.
That's
To
real.
just,
She
you know what I
on
mean?
10.
Why are you
That's a
going to
good point.
court? And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're upset about something. Is it a child support thing? Is
Right.
it you know what I mean? Like, you know, I want to force you to pay for these kids. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, could it be a financial thing? Like, I don't know.
I'm not happy, so you won't be happy.
That
Like,
could be that
It's-
too.
it's
It
just
could be a
something's
complete.
going on
But it's
there.
something more.
It's
That's
something
not
bitter.
being said.
Yeah, it's something more.
Yeah.
And I think he knows. Most time men know. She's probably already told you.
Yeah.
And you just ain't told your wife. And I
Right,
agree
'cause
with you
he's
when
fighting,
you're saying.
so he's going hard in the paint too, which may be because he's trying to prove a point for one to the wife. He's trying to prove a point to his wife as well.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's something happening
It's more to it.
undercurrent
It's most definitely
here that's
a lot
not being
From the
said.
dude- from the husband's
from the
side.
husband's side, not the wife's
There's-
side.
not the wife's side.
Something has happened.
in between the man and the woman, there's some underlying mess that's going on.
Something is happening.
I'm not saying it has to be anything
Malicious. Yeah.
malicious.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
Yeah.
there's something there that is empowering her to keep going after
she's
y'all.
way
Like,
too angry.
He's being, what's the word? He's being, what's the word? He's being, 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 he's being I'm going to be as smooth as I can just to keep you happy so I can have my kids. That's his priority.
That's exactly what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
And that's what's empowering her to keep coming. Because he needs to at some point say, you know what? Let's just go to court. You give me child support.
I'm going to get legitimation.
Yep. And we're going to work through the courts and do it that way.
Facts.
But what she's done is now accused him of child abuse.
Right.
Which has stopped and halted all of that. Because now they're under investigation. For you to do something that.
Yeah, I've been there.
That's what I'm saying. She too angry for me.
Right. That's an angry move.
Something's
That's
going on.
spiteful.
I think that, and I'm listening, you know, because we went through it.
Right.
But from my situation, there was nothing. It was her feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was, this is how I feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just going to, when I look at you, I get enraged. And so you're going to pay for that. For that alone. There was nothing.
That could very well be the case.
Nothing else. There was no like, they still, you know what I mean? There was no.
And she ended up apologizing.
For
eventually.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
It took years.
We had that conversation, but
we definitely had that conversation.
I'm just saying, as far as that part is concerned, just speaking to what could, and I understand, you know, your thought process. It's like, it's like a constant, something's nagging at her
There's
that
a
makes
reason
her
why
want to.
you
What
moving
you
like
just
that,
said is exactly where she is.
So Constance answered this. So would it be okay if he just walked away from the whole situation?
Who?
The father.
The father.
husband.
From his kids too?
From his son.
That's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
might have to
I
step
wouldn't-
away.
Or do you
say,
stay in the fight and spend thousands of dollars, which put your household
In jeopardy.
in jeopardy? The people, you know. So what do you do in that situation? Because he's like, I'm fighting for my son.
I think-
and she's like, I don't want to resent him
Yeah.
or the son, but I don't want to do this.
He's fighting, but is he fighting the right way?
That's the part.
If you're
Okay.
fighting like I'm going to go back and forth with you, the back and forth gives her access to you, gives her access into your
It doesn't
home.
sound like
It's
any of
giving
that.
her
You know what I'm
power.
saying?
It sounds like court. Like it sounds like literally she has put the police on these people.
No, I'm saying as
No.
far as his fight.
Yeah, so
He keeps trying to go back and forth with it. It's like, no, I'm going to get legitimation. That's one.
Get
because if you got
legitimation.
married, I mean, if you had that baby and y'all
I
wasn't
agree.
married, you are legally not looked at as the father.
As the father. And depending on the state.
Depending on the state.
Depending on the state.
So in
Literally
Georgia,
That's the state of
you
Georgia.
literally have
No
no
rights.
rights.
No
if you
rights.
don't
If you're not married.
Yeah.
you can't
Like
even
for
leave
sure.
money
Yeah.
to that kid like that unless you put him down as like a beneficiary or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. But
right.
you have no right. So, for one, start there or go to your county and your state's laws to find out what those laws are. Get legitimation is what I would do if you're in Georgia. Once that's done, now that gives you access to be able to have rights. You don't have to have a conversation with her at all. When you speak with her, let it be through subpoena.
Yeah.
Let it be through court order. Let it be through a judge saying, if you don't do this, here are now your consequences. What did that do? It built up a boundary so that your wife is happy because that person doesn't have access to your house. Well, how do they get access to your house? Once you get into an argument, okay, give you a scenario. You, your wife, your kids in the house, y'all kicking it. She calls. All of a sudden, the happy daddy that you was, you're irritated. You can't even really, you punching
Major.
walls, you going outside, you need a cigarette, you need a blunt, you need something to drink. You got all types of stuff going on. She just infiltrated your house just like that. You got the game twisted. Get the legitimation, get the subpoenas, get the court orders, and let the judge handle that. There's a way to fight. It's not that you stop fighting. You have to learn to fight the right way.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
Fighting the right
I
way.
think from, it's interesting because I speak from the other side of it.
Right.
Because I'm a man that was on the other side of that type of situation.
Exactly.
So to have somebody who's able to literally reach a hand into your household at any time, that causes strife.
Yeah.
And it runs deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way we dealt with things, I don't know if I would call it a blessing, but it was a blessing that he wasn't as involved as other
I get what you're saying.
parents
Absolutely.
Yeah.
could have been. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
He made
saying?
it easy.
Yeah. But there was other people involved who had a reach into my household. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where she is as far as feeling violated every time those calls come. I mean, it was even times, you know, his Grammy could call and I feel a violation. Just because, like, you know,
it's your
She
house.
be calling me on
It's
some
your
mess.
house, yeah.
and you calling me on some mess,
She be
you
on
calling
some
on some
mess.
mess, and now you done disrupted my whole situation.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
It's a big
real
deal.
thing.
And that's another point, though. The maternal, you may not be with her, but there are maternal grandparents who have a level of entitlement to that baby, and it's rightfully so. So, depending on their upbringing and their, capacity to be civil or hood with it, I mean, it
And
could
sometimes
come.
they choose hood with it.
Yeah.
And that's just like on some just wild stuff and just
they
for
feel
no reason
justified.
at all, just because you give them access.
Yeah.
And I can see it from that perspective too, because they do feel empowered.
Yeah.
Because they do have access. Like that's
you know
my
what?
child.
I'm
That's
gonna tell
you
you
know what I
what,
mean? That's
though.
my family.
Just
that's
like-
my blood, you know?
Just like you was mentioning, it's a way to fight.
It's a way to fight.
When I fought correctly,
Yeah.
all of that was
It
out
all
the
was
door.
silenced. It changed.
It was silenced.
Yeah.
And a hush came over the crowd.
Yeah,
Hush.
it
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
And
Yeah.
then somebody outside of your household can affect your household.
Right.
That person can.
Yeah, no, I'm saying when he said he learned how to fight,
Right.
then that person couldn't affect his household.
Right.
Right.
What about the kids, though?
Yeah,
Because he still loves his mama.
yeah, he does.
Of course.
See,
He does.
again, I don't think we're understanding the magnitude of what's going on. This has nothing to do with nothing kumbaya. This woman has literally disrupted their whole entire lives by accusing them of child abuse. So now the courts are probably not even allowing him to see his son.
Facts.
Been through that.
So your courts
For a
are no
whole
longer
year,
allowing
for
you to
sure.
see your son.
For a whole year.
Now I can't do any of that because now I'm in a fight with the government. I'm not even in a fight with you no more. I have to fight. That's why I think she's like, I'm tired because just when we got out of one thing, you put us back in a whole nother thing. How I really do have to say, how much longer does she continue to do this? And I'm asking from a real perspective because these ain't my kids. I'm young. I'm losing sleep.
27,
I'm losing
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I'm
My
not
dreams are on
happy.
hold. No,
my
my
dreams
my
are on hold.
dreams are
Her
on
words. My dreams are on hold. Am I really going to be able to do this for the rest of my life? She said she ain't even saying the rest. She's saying the next 10 years.
Because she's thinking about when the child becomes of age.
Right.
Yeah,
Where they
Will
can
I be
say,
able to go?
want-
Exactly.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, we have to really consider what she's truly going through.
Yeah.
And it ain't
deeper.
like y'all where your children eventually came. It sounds like they don't have any children of their own. She didn't mention that. So it sounds like I'm just literally raising somebody
Stepmom.
else's kids,
And, she
and I'm
signed
a
it.
real
She said
stepmom.
signed, frustrated
Stepmom.
Yeah.
So, if I'm a man, I'm just gonna put myself in a man's perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not staying with that. I'm gone. I'm out of here. There's no way in this free world.
He said, I'm just going to give it to you straight.
I'm gonna give it to you straight. Listen, I'm gone. Hey, no, hold on. We have no kids.
I get it.
We have no ties.
Yeah.
I literally can come with what I came with,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll be better than this. I'm already broke. Pockets
stressed.
flat, stressed, hair coming out, blotches all on my face. Like things are happening.
I
to
look
this
like
woman.
I'm 50.
All right,
I'm 20
I'm
something.
stressed.
Yeah.
Sis,
She's young. That's a lot.
sis, you got a lot of life to live.
How long were they married?
You don't
4
have
years?
to put up with
Four.
They
that.
were married 4 years?
Right, y'all ain't even listen. I'm gonna be the one person to say it to you. Get up out of there.
I'm not going to tell her that.
I don't, and that ain't what you're
I'm
supposed.
not
You
gonna
ain't
tell
supposed to.
Because
That's
this dude,
fine.
hey, this dude could be a really good man
He sound
going
like
through
it.
a really bad
He
Sound like
situation.
it.
we'll meet each other on the other side.
At the crossroads?
We'll meet each other on the other side.
Crossroads.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Say,
But
go
I'm
see
out.
your Uncle Charlie.
I'm out.
I can understand Jason's point.
I'm
I
out.
can too.
I can understand that point because
There's no way.
There's a lot that's being taken away. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like he's like, no, I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep fighting. There's a lot of resources.
Yeah, he flat out
the
was
door.
like,
there's, you know what I mean? So it's almost like you're not as important as my children because, you know what I mean? Like,
and you're not giving me a choice.
I don't know how long they've been together. I don't, you know what I mean?
They've been married for.
They've been married for.
Yeah.
I don't know how long. How long
She
how
said
long
she's
together
been she said she's
before
been
that.
there since the kids were born when they were babies.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming
Wait,
that
how
they
was the
weren't 2
kid?
years old.
8.
How old are the kids?
They
8
7
and
and
6
6 and 8.
and 8.
6 and 8.
So,
But it sounds like they also got two different mothers.
Because
So the daughter has a different
Her
mother
mother-
than the son.
Right. I got
So,
that too.
so
Son
the
is the
older
youngest.
daughter, they good.
I feel
It's
like
that-
I would have to. I feel like I would have to tell my husband, listen here, okay.
I'm at my capacity.
We're gonna have to fight this thing a different way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep subjecting myself to this because this is a lot. It's taking a toll on my mental health. It's taking a toll on my goals, the things that I want to do with you.
Right,
that we can't move
We can't
forward
even
on.
vacation.
Like we may need to step back for, you know what I mean? We may need to let it breathe for a minute because it seems like there's a lot happening, the accusations that, you know what I mean? Like y'all need to pull back and reassess the situation.
Why she don't want to break.
What you mean?
Oh, the
baby
stepmom.
mama.
I mean, the baby
The
mama.
baby mama, you don't want to break.
Yeah,
Yeah, get the kids.
See that angry.
Let the kids go for a summer.
Angry, she don't even want to break.
Look, that's what you know what you're dealing with. Hey, hold on. You just made a good point. Babe, you just made a heck of a point.
Does the mom have? Does the baby mama have? Why she in court so much? She got
Right. This chick so pissed off.
Right.
She don't want to break.
She don't even want to break.
She don't even want to break.
I'm out.
Look, this lady
no
sound
way.
like she really good to her child.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
it'll be different if she come over there and get a feeling like this woman
She really
is
taking
messing
care of
with
these
my
babies.
child. She's over here like,
I love your child.
I love
your
him like my own. And he's
And you mad at me.
He's a sweet child.
Love him.
And
But she said the
yeah.
baby mom is making it. She's kind of
Impossible.
making it like
Yeah.
she's being abused and he's not
Right.
getting treated right.
Right. She
So
false.
that's why
She said they have already beat the child. They had
Yeah.
already
Found it
unfounded, and
Yeah.
then she turned around and did
accused
it
them
again.
Wow.
But
So
I
the court should know that there's some bogus mess happening.
The courts
gotta
can't think
follow
like
it through.
that.
They
They gotta
gotta
follow the
follow it
law.
God, that's so
Because there's an
annoying.
accusation, so
It's
she
annoying.
can make an accusation. Listen, she can make an accusation every month.
yeah,
Yeah.
We can be going through this every month,
And it's got
This
to be
girl-
followed through.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
every single
Every
month,
single
no
time.
people coming to your house. They gonna church. They gonna check the rooms. They gonna make sure the kids are healthy. They gonna do all of that.
They're gonna
Hey,
be in
man,
your
listen.
business.
You go in your so come on.
Every time they come over,
It's
Put the
truth.
camera out.
Yeah,
gotta
That is so much
Prove.
energy, though.
it is.
I'm not about to
And
keep
it's-
doing that.
It's frustrating, but
It is.
this
Yeah,
your
that is
child.
so
we talking
much-
about.
We
energy.
get see. That's what I'm saying. That's
know?
not her child though. That's his child. See, let's just be. Listen,
Jason, get up out of there.
listen. Y'all
They in
tripping.
relationship. They in
Y'all
relationship,
tripping.
though.
Y'all tripping.
That's-
That's his child.
That's
I'm tired of these police. I can't do nothing. I can't.
But
If I
she
want to
said she
smoke a
love him.
joint,
Wait, but she
if I
said
want to
she
smoke
gotta
a
look over her
joint,
shoulder.
I
She
can't
don't
smoke
feel
a joint.
safe.
I can't do
she don't
nothing.
feel-
Can't
That's not
smoke a
her
joint.
perspective,
Can't smoke a
though.
joint or
Her
nothing.
perspective is she's trying to make it work.
Yeah.
So we
She's
have
tried.
To we have to speak to that perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm
She's
saying? You
tried
can't say you
to
just
make
be
it
out.
work.
She trying to get an answer right.
She's
now.
like, what can
Right.
I
You know
do
what
to
I'm saying?
stay?
Right.
So what are we
What can I
saying?
do to stay?
What can she do to help fix
I've already
rectify
gave
this?
my piece. Y'all continue to squabble over this all you want.
So,
I've
Jay,
already
so-
given my piece.
So Jay, you saying your piece is leave.
I'm telling you to run.
He said, don't just leave.
Leave all that stuff behind.
quickly,
You ain't even got to take
immediately.
nothing with you, sis. Grab your clothes and go.
Go.
Get up out of there.
Jay,
Go
she
back to your
in
mama
love,
house.
she in love,
Reestablish
she
your
love the
life.
child.
She loves
I
it.
send them a Christmas
We
gift
don't know
and a
people
birthday
look
gift.
like. Her husband coming for you.
It's all good. Come on, see me, big dog. Come on, see me. I tell you
The
too.
husband's like, what he say?
Yeah, I said
This is who you trusted with our story.
You darn right. You got.
it is.
Hold on. You got 4 more people that agree with you, brother. They riding
I
with you.
know. I don't think she should leave.
Me and
I
Corinne.
don't think she should
Me and
leave
Corinne
either.
are flowing.
I don't think she should
Corinne
leave.
are flowing. She
No.
get me. Corinne's right there.
Corinne is backpedaling.
Corinne is right there.
Feelings are like, I'm so done.
Corinne, come on over the fence.
I
Come on over here, girl.
It's exhausting.
Carson is with you. She's like, I ain't even got nothing else to say.
It's exhausting. I get it.
Yeah.
I cannot the type of person I am, I would not vouch for you to bail out unless you feel like you have explored every option. And right now, I did not hear much of her talking to her husband about setting boundaries. And
they need
so
to.
because that has not been done, you know what I mean?
love it,
You still have something else. You know what I'm saying? To be able to invest in it. For me, when you get married, it's just different for me. You bailing out after a couple years, for me, that sounds like a dating relationship, not a marriage.
Because it is for better
Because
or for worse.
exactly. So like
It's the worst.
you gonna bail out at the first sniff of, you know what I'm saying?
Of the worst.
The police done been to my house 16 times.
I mean, that's because it's dealing with children. So, I mean, that's the...
These ain't my kids.
Hey, Jay over there like, man, screw these kids.
And you're
Hey,
young,
man.
so y'all, because you're young,
That's
you're
why
probably
it's
not
easy.
exploring...
Easy.
What?
That's why it's easy to roll.
No.
young.
That's not
know.
wisdom.
I'm supposed to be in. She's
Don't
supposed to be
listen
in
to him.
Jamaica somewhere, chilling. Like you really, this woman trying to live her life.
I
She
agree.
already accepted those kids. She loved those kids. The
She love
mama
her
don't.
husband, too.
The mama don't want them together. I'm gonna
baby
get a
mama.
mama what
If
she
she
want.
leave, the baby mama win.
Okay,
Yeah.
that ain't my fight anyway.
When you got married, that became your fight.
It did.
Right.
It
It
did.
became your
It
fight
did.
when you got
Yeah.
married.
By year 4, and we done went through this all 4 years. Listen. By year 2.5, I'm already tiptoeing to the left.
Try to find a way out.
Hey, I get it, B. You a noble guy. I love it.
I'm
But
actually very noble.
You're a very noble
I feel
guy.
like
He said, I'm actually very noble.
You're a noble
I'm
guy.
from Noble Road.
Yeah. You're a noble guy for real.
But
True.
you know, Jay, I can't just tell somebody to just bail. You know
love
what I'm
it,
saying?
man. I love it.
Because of the circumstance. I think people really do need to communicate
Mm-hmm.
what boundaries have been put in place. Like these are real conversations
Learn
that
how to
need to be
fight
had
the right
man.
way.
Like
Yeah.
we got to fight for it for real. Because if you in love with your husband and you in love with your family, I'm not one to just leave a family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've done this.
Right.
Like I did this in real life. Like in real life, I did this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did too.
So I ain't taking away from nothing you did in real life. I'm just saying I did this in real life for real. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, I'm not gonna just say walk out. You know what I mean?
Hey, and for the young lady, hey, and that's the real thing. So that should give the young lady hope. Listen,
things get
we've
better
been through that too,
on the other
and
side.
she could have did what Jason is saying to you to do. Had she done that, I don't know that I would be where I am, or we would be where we are.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be where we are because she would have been
I would have
gone.
been gone.
But at the same time, life is good now.
Yeah, man.
So
When you persevere through something,
you got to be able to
you
have
go
some
through
resilience.
I got a whole son
You know?
that I'm proud of
Facts.
because I persevered through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nah, it ain't
I
about
did
just
too.
leaving, man.
Persevere through it.
You-
Love them all.
So that's what I'm saying, Jay. You persevered.
hey, listen,
so you
God,
can't
listen,
tell them to
God
leave
is
when you
listen,
gracious.
listen, listen,
God is gracious because
listen.
He knew what you could and couldn't take, and so you did not have
absolutely.
to have that.
Hey,
He
Amen.
gave you
Because-
the
Amen.
baby daddy you had to deal with. You
Amen.
didn't have to deal
You're
with.
absolutely right.
Right.
Because he knows
He know what you
my
can bear.
heart.
What you
He knows my heart. He knows my heart.
So look, you would have dipped.
You said
I
you
would have been out of there, and she
Hey
knows.
man, put Amy on the
I gotta
phone.
put
Pump.
I gotta put
Put my son there.
That's a different thing.
Hey, right.
Hey, who is this? Hey,
Hold
look.
on.
Hey, here go the scenario. Here go the scenario. Hello. Who this? This Jason? Yeah, I heard about you, punk. Put my son on the phone. Where Amy at?
No, that's different.
Hurry up! I only got 5 minutes. Rico need to use the phone next.
See, now we talking from a man perspective. That's the only way I'm viewing it. What he's doing is how I'm viewing it. I'm not viewing it like y'all. I get it. So I get all the sweet stuff. But when Buddy called me like that,
Right.
you only got so many times to do
Yeah, how it feel to have my leftovers, punk.
Yeah. There's so many, and she just sitting there taking it.
Right.
Oh no.
She because that's what's happening, right? Because the guy is
If
taking
she
it.
ain't saying nothing.
He take. I'm gonna keep on fighting now. I want him and his daddy to have a relationship. What? No, sir.
So what would you do in that situation? No, I'm saying,
abuse the situation that they're
Drew's
allowing.
people call you,
Yeah.
Right.
And he calling from prison.
And she fighting.
Amy you pick up the phone.
Right.
Because we in house phones at this point.
At this point,
you pick up the phone. Hello? What's going on?
What's happening?
Who is this? Who you call? Who house you call? Jay gonna say something like that.
Yeah. What you mean?
Hey, this Drew Daddy. Put that nigga on phone. Who this? Who is this? Jason? Yeah, I heard about you.
Well, I'm glad you heard about me, man.
Put my son on the phone. Pop!
Why you sound like Debo, cuz?
Put my son on the phone. Pop! Because he in prison. Put my son on the phone.
Hey, this man has lost his everlasting mind. There's no way you get no
Matter of
phone.
fact, put my ex on the phone. Then he give her a nickname.
Right.
Rosebud.
Right. See what I mean?
Pudding. Put pudding on the phone.
Hey, man. Pudding. Then I give it pudding.
Hey, he got tagged. He like, pudding.
Now I want to hear what she's saying. Now, because I'm giving that phone to her. Because I want to hear what's about to happen here.
Jay,
She's witness. She just witnessed.
What pudding gonna say? He gonna put
Right. If pudding is anything other than cussing this from sun up to sundown.
Right.
Strike one.
2 and 3.
That's one step. That's 2 steps. I'm gone.
Already hitting to my left. I'm stepping to the right. Now we get a few more of them. So I understand. You're not gonna keep doing me.
They got family meetings. Him on the phone on 3-way.
Right.
Drew and Amy on the phone.
I walk in.
Hey, make sure Jay go upstairs because I don't want him in our business. This our family meeting. From prison.
Hey man, that's strike 2. You only get 3. Hey, listen, young lady, I don't envy your situation.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to tell you. Now, again, you have 5 other people that are telling you to stay. So majority in this situation is just wrong because you need to get up out of there. As fast as you can.
I'm not telling her to just stay and take it. I'm just saying, make sure you have explored your options because in this moment, you know what I'm saying, in this time, this challenging time, you're pretty much showing him what you've committed to. Right. And then know for yourself, if you're gonna bail out when it get hard, then marriage may not be for you. And I'm not saying that just to make you feel bad. I'm just saying you need to evaluate what you're willing to endure. Because being married 20 years, we have definitely been through a lot of things that you want to tap out on.
The normal person would have.
And so it's like you have to think about that. What am I willing to invest in? I'm not saying to lose your life to this scenario.
Right.
Just investigate, and you're young. That's what I'm hearing, that you're young, and sometimes when you're young, you don't really think about all of the things. So I appreciate you for submitting your situation to us so that we can help you consider all of your options. So definitely leaving is an option, you know that. But as far as when you're trying to think through and rationalize, okay, where am I? What options do I actually have?
Right.
Talk to your husband. Have a real conversation about. Like Mocha said, maybe we do need to fall back and reassess a plan, an action plan. She keeps throwing you to the courts. Maybe you need to evaluate what your legal rights are. Jason and Anthony mentioned legitimation. Are you legitimated? Because you can feel hopeless if you don't have that type of stuff in place.
That's first step.
You can feel hopeless and you feel like you're at the mercy of whatever she says because you feel like you don't have any rights. So that's something to consider. You know what I'm saying?
You're so pretty when you're wise.
And articulate. And I love it. And so
articulate.
Yeah, so I mean I get it. And she's right.
Yeah.
You know, but I kind of feel like she's exhausted all those options. She's been in this thing for 6 years.
4.
No, she's been since they were babies. They're now 6 and 8. So she's been around a lot longer than they've been married.
Yeah, that's true.
This ain't new.
That's true.
Run.
Bye, Jay.
So if you
Don't listen to him.
So then that makes me think that if you've been around, you said you were married for 4 years.
Now there's a large portion of our viewers that agree with Jay. I'm sure.
Absolutely do.
I'm almost certain they do.
Yeah. Because y'all doing the math for 4 years. I'm doing the math for 5.
This is not a girlfriend. This is a marriage.
I'm doing the math for 8 years. Y'all doing the math for 4. Yeah. So I'm seeing endurance of this for the last 8 years. Y'all are looking at it as the last 4.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm saying that this woman has endured enough.
Right.
It is time. You in those 8 years, you don't have any children with them.
Okay.
Hey man, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
You don't have any children with them. You've already given all your 20s away. You're obviously not happy because you're saying that my pockets are drained, my mental is down. I've put my dreams on hold.
My character has been assassinated.
Everything about me has been scrutinized.
Yeah.
And I don't even have a child in this fight. See, y'all had kids.
She got family.
Absolutely.
Who's probably looking at her with a lot of added pressure.
Absolutely.
From the mom, from the dad. I don't know if the dad or the mom are around or if they still living. Hopefully they are. But aunties, uncles, they care about their people.
Absolutely.
And it's like,
I would too.
And if that was my daughter,
them, I'm sure.
If that's my daughter, I am literally, I don't care what state she in. I'm on my way, baby.
Yeah.
I'm on my way, baby. Come on home.
Yeah.
I got you. You come get it together at my house.
Yeah.
I promise you, I'm not going to watch my daughter endure that.
Yeah.
That is not fair to her. That would not be fair to my
So if
child.
this was your daughter asking the question.
Absolutely. Because
you'd
my
tell her
daughter's
to
in her 20s. And this could very well be her. You got to understand. She's dating. She has a boyfriend.
So what if somebody, a male that Amy respected, that's in her family, said, oh, in the beginning stages of y'all marriage, not the same situation as them, but just y'all real situation. Oh, no, he ain't got no money. You need to leave him.
Well, first and foremost, I was taking care of her. So whether I had money or not, see this is not the same. When we're speaking of what they're going through, this is mental warfare. This is I'm broke. I have nothing. See, Amy had help. She had a husband. She had someone that made sure they had a roof over their head. I didn't bring drama to her door. I didn't mess with her mental. I didn't do any of that. What I did was be a husband and a father.
Right.
So if an uncle had come to her and said that, because she do have uncles that have money, and we ain't never asked them for a dime.
Right.
So at the end of the day, these people have money. She comes from a family of successful people. Her that Moore side of the family.
And I think what I'm trying to get to is I don't think we can put levels to shortcomings.
That's not a shortcoming.
It is a shortcoming because he didn't ask to have the baby mama that's the crazy psychopath from hell. You know what I'm saying? But he has to deal with that.
But that's what I'm saying is that's not a shortcoming.
So did she when she married him.
She had to deal with it when he married him. But that's one of the questions I have too. Is like, was she always crazy?
That's what I'm saying.
Or did it happen after you got married?
Right. And
I
she married him
remember.
anyway.
That's what I'm saying. When Jason was like, she's been dealing with this for six years, and she said they were married 4, and he's like, well, she said since they were babies, but they were married. They got married 4 years ago, so the baby was 2.
I remember,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like they were little. So it's like I've been dealing with this for a while, but I don't think if she was dealing with this when they were dating, that she would just agree to go ahead and, okay, let me go ahead and marry him.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, if they were dating and how long they dating, she might have been dating them at 20.
That's
21.
Okay.
So that your mindset is not the same at 21 or 20 at 27.
No, it definitely ain't.
It's not.
I remember though asking my baby mama before I got married. I wanted to make sure I wasn't, because as men you can kind of imagine how things are going to be. You play scenarios in your head, right? And I definitely played this scenario. I want to marry Constance, and I want to marry Constance now, but I got 2 situations, 2 children. I call everything situations.
Yeah.
I got 2 children with this girl. We not together,
Right.
but we're trying to figure this thing out because it's new to both of us. They're like a year and a couple months apart.
Right.
Right. So I called her over to the townhouse. I said, hey, man, just wanted to holler at you real quick, because we talk like
Homies.
hood homies.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Yeah. So it was like, hey man, I'm finna go ahead and do that thing, man. Just want to check with you. She was like, what you talking about? And I was like, man, I'm finna ask Constance to marry me. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Wow.
But
The way
that's
she
what's
said,
up.
what's up?
Wow.
The that's what's up was with it was like a Tourette's syndrome type of.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's
that
up.
right
That's
there is
what's up.
called
That's what's up.
unadulterated
I was like,
anger.
Okay, all right, so cool. All right, okay, all right, okay, cool.
He knew then what time it was.
I'm feeling it out in the moment because she's like, yeah, cool.
yeah.
Cool. One of them, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And I was like, okay.
Ooh.
So you good. I'm perfect.
I'm perfect.
Oh, crap.
That's it.
I knew. I
coming.
knew it, but I'm like, I ain't finna make a big deal out of it. I'm going for what she said.
Right, absolutely. I'm going to
'Cause-
use her literal words.
If she saying it,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
She said she was cool.
all right, cool, man. See, I knew this was gonna be cool. You gotta play man. That's what's up, man. Folk, man. See that, man. That's why I rock with you, folk.
Yeah, folk. Yeah,
You know-
for sure. Patted her on her back and everything.
I think
Yeah.
about
One of those.
2 months after
One of
that
them.
conversation.
Yeah.
2 months after that conversation, Constance was living with me in my townhouse.
Yeah.
We were
But
married.
did she know about that conversation?
Did you?
No.
I would have told you.
Yeah, he
So
told me.
you knew about that. Cool. Like you knew about that?
I mean, he didn't tell me the story.
I didn't
like
go into
that.
details. I just said,
Yeah, because
my version of it to her.
was,
Hey.
yeah, she loved it. Everything
I'm
was
like, no, I talked to her. She good.
she was so happy. Right.
So what we saying that their conversation probably went like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
People
Right.
were talking about.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That conversation, when they got together,
Constance
it could've
is,
been like
I
that.
always give you the credit. You are one of the best people I know.
Facts.
And I love that.
Facts.
But you're not normal. Let's just be real.
Rare.
She is very rare.
She's a freaking unicorn.
So young lady, if you have Constance in you, then
If
keep
you
going.
have a Constance in
He
you,
said, keep going.
Keep going. Fight it out. But if you got a little J in you, get up out of there.
And if your husband had a little bit of me, I knew that's what's up. I knew that was a bunch of bull. I knew it. But in the moment, I wanted. Listen to me. People do what they want to do every time.
That is what they want to do.
And sometimes we negate rationality.
Yep.
We negate reasoning. We negate common sense a lot of times because we want to do what we want to do. So we try to make everything around us fit to what we want.
Absolutely.
And we get caught up not realizing that's going to come back to bite
It's going to cost you.
So now you got nightmares of that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up. Ooh.
Yeah.
You good? I'm
Perfect.
Wow.
Said it like shout it low. Like she dragged that thing all the way. Perfect.
So listen, man. I pray we were able to help you in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. You got it all. You got it.
got it
Opinions
all,
of
for sure.
all six of
All
us.
sides.
You know what I'm saying? One side telling you to leave. One side telling you to stay. One side telling you to be resilient. One side telling you it's not that you got to stop fighting. You have to learn how to fight the right way.
Yeah.
You got one side asking the right questions, and you got another side just saying, "Hey, man, it depends on what your love level
And
really
how you're
is
built.
for this
Yeah.
person.
Built
How
for
are
it.
you
That's
built?"
true. That's true.
So at the end of the day, I would encourage you, if you have a relationship with God at all, man, knowledge comes from people. We could think up stuff from sense, but wisdom comes from God. Go to God. Spend some time praying about it and let peace be your umpire. Don't let, all the other stuff, the stuff that you see, if you're a person of faith, then understand you walk by faith and not by sight. But let peace be your umpire. If you don't have peace, if it robs you of your peace, it's too expensive, and you should do what Jay told you to do.
Yeah, she's already did it. Because you just told her exactly what it was.
Listen,
Peace.
this has been another episode of Family Podcast. Hey man, we love y'all, man. Make sure you send us your family letter, your family meeting letters.
Yeah, man.
Follow the Gmail, man. We love you guys.
Peace.
Jay stupid.